Huh. So you guys want Sonic Unleashed to be ported to the new generation. Are you sure about that? Ever since Sonic Forces and its rather interesting reception, people have been putting out the requests for Sega and Sonic Team to put this game not only on the PC, but on the new generation consoles. Switch, PS4, Xbox. Now, me personally, you guys already know how much I love Sonic Unleashed and how it is by far one of my favorite games of all time. But at the same time, when this game came out, it got rather interesting reception from the people as well. My question to the audience, to you guys, are you sure this is what you want? Because if it is, there are a lot of things we need to address with this game. Because it seems to me the only reason people even want this game in the first place is specifically because of the daytime stages. If Sega does something like this, I don't want to hear no complaints whatsoever about the difficulty of Sonic Unleashed. Oh, the quick time events are unfair. Oh, the game is too fast. Oh, the werehog. This and that and that and What I'm basically saying is, if you truly want this game to be ported over to the new generation,
you better play it like you love it.
Now, on the other hand, if this game were to be remastered, this can open up the door to fixing some of the flaws that came with Sonic Unleashed. As much as I love the game, and I really love the game, I can acknowledge some of the flaws that came with Sonic Unleashed. And what we're gonna do today is we're gonna talk about at least my top 5 flaws that Unleashed had that I think could make the game a great piece of perfection, at least to me. Number 5. So while the game is very pretty, it does have one issue that a lot of people really don't like: the frame rate. As we all know, Sonic Unleashed is by far one of the most beautiful games in Sonic franchise. However, the game does have many moments where the frame rate will either dip, lag out, or the game will just go slow, in a slow motion. We've seen the beauty of Sonic Generations. We've seen the beauty of Sonic Forces. I feel like Sega could pull this off with Sonic Unleashed on the new gen. Number 4. Okay, so number 4 isn't too bad. It's just a little nitpick of mine. I feel like there should be a little more variety with the enemies. Now, I will say there was originality with developing the enemies, whether they were robots or the Dark Gaia creatures, but I feel like they were consistently the same in every single level for the werehog. Like I said, it's just a little nitpick of mine, but I feel like I want to fight at least more than just the typical, I don't know, 4 or 5 enemies that always come around the werehog. Feel me? I do wonder, did God of War have a variety of enemies, or was it just the same old zombies and whatnot? I feel like if you're gonna do like a hack and slash or a beat 'em up, there needs to be a variety of enemies that you're facing. Number 3. This one is actually going towards the daytime stages. I know, right? But daytime stages actually have flaws in themselves as well. Now, we can all agree in Sonic Unleashed, daytime, Sonic is far from perfection as far as his controls. Now, this right here is a perfect opportunity for people who say Unleashed is too fast to actually feel like Sonic Generation speed, hence Sonic Unleashed, but keep the QuickTime events, change the homing back to the jump button. I don't know what they were thinking, making the homing attack like the square button. And they did it for the Xbox, and I think it was like I don't know, the B button or something like that. Yeah, that was not a good idea. Make the homing attack. Just bring that back. I don't know what they were thinking with that one. And similar to Generations, keep that drift tight and smooth. That's what she said. Now, number 2. I based this one off of what the reception was from other people, but a lot of people don't like how slow the Werehog is and how stiff he is as far as platforming. I can understand that, and that's a valid point. The Werehog did feel a little slower than normal, and it is a Sonic game, so I understand where they're coming from. So I would say in the remake, just make Sonic in the Werehog state just a little nimbler, quicker, faster. Now, there is one specifically that I wanted to mention before I get to the number 1, the medals. A lot of people, from what I've read and from what I've seen, a lot of people do not like the medals. The collecting, the searching, and I have to say, I'm a little surprised about it. As far as people wanting to explore, I'm actually surprised people dislike that. When I hear people talk about the medals, they talk about how it hinders the progress of the game or it stops the progress of the game. And to me, I really actually disagree about that. Because I don't know if you realize, but Unleashed, the stages, have a lot of Act 2s and Act 3s. Hence the reason to going back and exploring day and nighttime. So that I disagree with. The whole purpose of the medal collection is exploration in each stage. Each stage has 2 acts in the hub world. Go explore. That's what people have been asking for these Sonic games. They give it to us and people don't do it. Why? It sounds like to me that people weren't curious or weren't willing to go to other areas and try other stages. Check out my playthrough of Sonic Unleashed from start to finish. It's actually pretty cool. And now to my number 1. The worst thing that has ever existed on Sonic Unleashed for nighttime. Ladies and gentlemen, this right here is the most annoying thing. It's the worst. It's an abomination. It needs to be deleted. Sega, Sonic Team, I hope you are listening. There has to be a way to cut this off. Cause I know for the bunch of us, a lot of us, we're over here listening to the music, grooving with the music. The nighttime music is so chill and so glamorous with its jazz. Sometimes it's jazz, sometimes it's orchestrated, sometimes it's just straight beautiful. And then all of a sudden you hear... Nah, bruh. Nah. I'ma tell y'all right now, if this wasn't a thing, Sonic Unleashed would be the greatest thing ever. That's just my opinion. Like, I don't know. I feel like if you're gonna do something like that, make it similar to how Kingdom Hearts did it. When they have their chill music and then when they enter in their battle phase, it's something different but hyped up for that particular stage. You get what I'm saying? You got your battle music for that particular stage, not the same jazzy bullcrap you're hearing every 5 seconds, bruh. Or, here's the thing. Let us turn it on and off, kind of similar to how Sonic Forces had it, where you could turn on and off the commentary for the characters. One of 2 would need to happen. If you guys don't already know, Sonic Unleashed, and I'll say it again, is one of my favorite games of all time. So with that being said, what are your personal thoughts when it comes to Sonic Unleashed? Is it worthy to be ported over to the new generation? Is it worthy of being remastered? Would you be okay with Sonic Unleashed being put onto the new gen? Or is there a different game you would want ported over to the new generation? Let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear y'all thoughts. This is Shumba, signing out. Later. Oh, P.S. For the people who made it to the end of this video, thank you. I really appreciate it. Just want to give you guys a heads up. I'm gonna be taking a minor break for the month of May. I will upload maybe once in a blue moon, but there are some personal things I just want to focus on for the month of May. So thank you for your patience. Thank you for your time. And yeah, I love y'all. Spread the word, tell a friend about the greatness of the Chum Zone. Later.